guys, Sylph here, and welcome back to Backstage Pass. This is episode 3 already! I know, it's amazing! I am hoping to be able to get out at least one episode of this every day for you guys until it's done. And I don't know if we're going to get all the endings or whatever. I plan to, but we'll see. I hurried down the hallway and over to Studio C.
Sean! I was just about to come looking for you. Wait, you are Sean, right?
I assume you're the Lloyd guy. A man comes rushing towards me and skids to a halt a few feet in front of me. Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit lost.
No, it's fine. I'm just glad you're here.
You're an eccentric, and I like you already.
I'm the director and producer, Lloyd Newton. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Lloyd Newton. Lloyd shakes my hand enthusiastically. Aw, cute. I'm not too late, am I?
You're not late at all. I was just fretting that you were going to be carted off with those other girls.
What girls?
Security said a couple teenage girls tried to crash the filming of a commercial next door.
Ah.
I was worried that you were taken away with them.
Oh, yeah, I ran into them.
No trouble, I hope?
No trouble. If you didn't count one very skittish model.
Great!
Lloyd turns and dashes off.
Then let's get started.
I hurry to keep up with Lloyd, but it's hard to match his pace. I have to speed up to a trot so I won't fall behind.
So, how much do you know about this project?
Little to nothing. All that you told me, that's all. Only that it's a test shot right now. It's not like he gave me much useful information aside from that.
Right, although we usually call it a pilot presentation. We basically spend one day putting together shots to show networks what the show would be like.
Okay.
If it's good enough, a network will pick it up and we'll get to make a series.
Cool.
We're tentatively calling it Cops and Robbers, name subject to change. It's a crime drama, lots of things blowing up.
So an action flick type thing. Oh, I see. I try to sound as enthusiastic as him, but my voice sounds flat.
Not a fan of explosions?
I don't watch TV very often.
It's probably better for you if you don't. I hear watching violent shows turns you into a criminal.
Oh, of course it does. I'm not sure how to respond. He's joking, right?
Your job is to make sure all our actors look pretty.
Oh, of course. I assume, because makeup artist. Why'd you hire me again? He leans toward me and whispers conspiratorially.
No easy task, I assure you.
Oh, of course. Okay, he's definitely joking.
The trailers are that way, and I'll see you on set.
Lloyd gives me another energetic handshake.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got. I've heard only great things about you.
Aw. He bounds off towards the set, leaving me to navigate the trailers. So, okay, there is a question of whether, like, how he knows about us, mainly. Because there's two ways I can think of. There's through your mother, who is also a famous makeup artist. But at the same time, that's very coincidental, and your mom wants you to focus on your studies, so I don't think it was her. Second is Adam. Like, Adam trying to find you a job. But at the same time, that seems almost out of character for him. He is dumb, though, so I could maybe see him doing it under the right circumstances, but I don't know about now. Great things, huh? From whom? Well, I can worry about that later. The makeup trailer is fairly standard. I do a quick walkthrough to make sure I know the layout. Okay, this actually looks pretty familiar. It's not too different from other places I've worked. I allow myself a small sigh of relief. I can already feel my pounding heart begin to slow down. This might not be so bad. I've worked as Mom's assistant for several movies, but taking the lead is such a huge pressure. The door slowly opens and a familiar-looking woman with long brown tresses enters. It takes a moment for me to place her, but after a moment's scrutiny, I recognize her as Selina Haraway. She got into acting when she was a kid and did a series of movies and TV shows, always playing the angelic and energetic child. My parents loved all her stuff, and I remember wanting to be just like her when I was young. Now that I think about it, I haven't actually seen her in a long time. I haven't actually seen her in anything in a long time. Selina sizes me up quickly.
Is this wardrobe?
Sorry, ma'am. Makeup. I'm Sean Gooden. Nice to meet you.
You look rather young. Is this your first gig?
Not my first time working on set, but it's my first time being lead artist.
Do you plan to make a career out of this?
I don't know. It's what I want for now, at least. Selina approaches me swiftly and leans down to look me in the eye.
Are you just doing this to pass the time until your big break?
What? I'm not sure what you mean.
Are you planning to become an actress?
Oh, no, not at all. That sort of thing is definitely not for me. Her smile doesn't look very happy. There's a hint of loneliness in her voice.
Good for you.
I stare at her, waiting for her to say anything else. Well, I should let you get to wardrobe.
Of course.
Selina turns and leaves me alone with my thoughts. Oh boy. I don't think she likes me, or maybe it's more that she doesn't like anyone? I take a moment to lean against the counter and collect my thoughts. The reality of this job finally hits me. Lloyd Newton is really here. Selina Haraway is really here. I can handle this, right? Selina returns and wordlessly seats herself in the makeup chair. I flip on the lights and squint. The lights above the mirrors are designed to match the lighting on set. The switches marked on the panel turn on a series of bright fluorescent bulbs. It's pretty harsh light. What kind of scene are we filming?
Something in a police station.
Right, cops and robbers. I should have guessed. Are you the cop or the robber? I assume from her dress she's the cop.
Cop. Of the hard-hitting, tough nature.
Ah, okay. I can't help but give Selina's frame a skeletal look. She's no stick figure, but it's certainly not the build for someone in a physically demanding job. Selina notices my sideways glance.
It's television, honey. You're pretty or you're comedic relief. No one cares about realism.
Yeah, of course. I nod as quickly as I can. I didn't mean for her to notice, but I just don't have a terribly convincing poker face. I'm not sure what else to say, so I focus on the work and try not to think too hard about what she said. I finish my work and take a step back. All done. Did we mess it up? Selina inspects herself in the mirror.
Thank you.
She stands, stretches, and heads for the set. I follow behind her, trying not to get lost. We weave our way through a collection of wooden panels and bright lights. Lloyd waves us over as soon as he sees us.
Oh, Selina, my beautiful leading lady.
He mimes kisses on each of her cheeks, then points to a set built to look like an interior of a police station.
The boys already put your marks down.
Selina nods and quickly navigates her way through the fake police station.
Not bad, Sean. Tough and beautiful.
I only accented what's already there. I think most of the credit goes to Miss Haraway.
Oh, modesty is for suckers. Next time, tell me how great you are.
Nah. Lloyd leaps over a pile of wires and races towards the camera without waiting for me to respond. I breathe a sigh of relief. He likes my work. That's the first hurdle cleared, at least. Lloyd makes a small motion with his hand, and the recording light above the studio door lights
Quiet
up.
on the set. Rolling. Cops and robbers, scene 8, take 1.
Okay.
And action!
Selena strides across the set, stopping at the door at the end. She wraps her finger around the handle, then casts an angry glance over her shoulder.
Chief, he's out there killing people without worrying about protocol. We can't keep playing by the same rules.
Reset, still rolling?
Selena quickly returns to her mark.
Action!
Cops and robbers, scene 8, take 2.
Selena follows the same path.
Chief, he's out there killing people without worrying about protocol.
If you won't do anything about it, I will.
If you won't do anything about it, I will.
Without missing a beat, Selena recites Lloyd's improvised line
Good,
back.
good.
Ugh.
Reset, still rolling. Give me something different.
Selena returns to her standing point and closes her eyes for a moment.
Action!
Cops and robbers, scene 8, take 3.
At the sound of Lloyd's voice, Selena's eyes snap open. She pulls out a gun from her holster and follows the same path across the
Don't
set.
try to stop me.
She grabs the door's handle and marches out without another word.
Cut! Beautiful.
Lloyd leans over the cameraman to check the footage. I rush over to Selena. Just going to touch you up. Selena closes her eyes oblingingly as I apply a light layer of powder to her face.
All right, reset. We're going again.
I scramble out of the camera's view as the rest of the crew gets ready to film again. The rest of the filming follows a similar routine. Each scene is shot multiple times from several angles. Blech. Each scene is shot multiple times from several angles. Between takes, I touch up any of the makeup that needs to be fixed. Working on a TV show all day proves to be more tiring than I remembered. After what seemed like a little more than a few hours, Lloyd announces we're done.
That's a wrap. I hope to see you all again soon.
Everyone applauds politely, and the crew begins backing up.
Well done, Sean. I knew I could count on you.
Woo! Awesome. I'm flattered, but I'm also completely exhausted.
You look ready to collapse.
Oh, something like that. How do you manage?
Caffeine, mostly. Oh, and good food. I just found this pho place downtown, and it's amazing! The only place I've been that makes it better is Vietnam.
That good, huh? I like him. I like him. He's fun. Lloyd gives me a cheerful thumbs up.
That good. You should check it out sometime.
I will, when I'm more awake.
Right. Get home and get some sleep. And good work today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I pack up my makeup kit and head out the front of the studio. Whoa. The sky outside is already completely dark. Did I really spend all day here? A blast of chilly wind makes a shiver race through my body.
Cold?
Hi. A little bit, maybe. John appears behind me. I can't tell if he's angry or amused. Instantly, my muscles tighten. I turn away from him before he can see my face. What are you doing here? I speak softly, trying to make my voice sound calm. It sounds more accusing than anything else. John curls a strand of his bangs around his finger and gazes at it idly.
Lloyd's an old mate of mine. I was just popping by to see how filming went.
My mind connects the dots quickly. You're the one who gave him my contact info.
I'd be lying if I said no.
John! Why are you doing this? Are you checking my resolve or something? Why? I thought I was selfish and
You're
unreliable.
the only makeup artist in the area I know, and it was rather an emergency.
So I'm his last resort. Better than nothing, I guess. I pull my sweater tight around my shoulders and march towards the bus stop.
Where are you going?
The bus? My school. Why do you care?
Do you need a lift?
Honestly, that would be appreciated. What? You're offering me a ride?
It's cold out and you need a lift. I can provide one. It's no more complex than that.
It's true. So now you're a gentleman. I mean... I don't know. He was more blunt when you met him first. Not as rude, I think. Just... I don't know. John sighs.
You'd prefer it otherwise?
No. Should I go with him? Ooh. Ooh. Will I be fine or should I accept? I think I'll accept this time. I really don't want to accept anything from John, but practicality wins out. The sooner I get back, the sooner I can sleep. Fine, why not? Let's go.
Well then, let's get you back, shall we?
Thank you. I don't actually know how old you are compared to me, because I'm like 18. 18, 19, somewhere in there. The ride back feels uncomfortably
I hope work
quiet.
went well for you today.
I think it did. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Or commenting, rather. You didn't ask anything.
Don't be shy.
So, am I just being selfish? Not shy? John? If that even is your real name? I take it back. I'm sorry. Are you trying to aggravate me?
No.
I didn't think you were. He responds placidly. Not rapidly. Placidly. You know, I'm not good with people like you are. I get scared when there are too many people around.
If you think I'm good with people, I must be a better actor than I thought.
Oh, true. You're not scared when you film, are you?
I'm terrified.
He almost looks hurt that I'd suggest anything else.
Acting is about being vulnerable, about showing the most raw parts of yourself and hoping that people don't walk all over it.
That's Ian Sinclair doing that voice, and I highly appreciate it. It's great.
When I was first cast as Knight, I was certain that everyone would hate my performance.
Nah.
At that point in time, I was entirely unheard of. I spent hours pacing back and forth in my tiny flat, wondering if I even should have accepted the role in the first place.
Aw.
It was the chance to finally be known. All ruined my career entirely.
Oh, I know that feel. But I thought everyone loved you as Knight.
Everyone but me. Every time I watch it, I see things that make me cringe. There's a lot I would do differently now. Still, there's no sense in dwelling on the past. Onward and upward.
It's good mentality, I guess. I'm sure you did great.
You haven't seen it.
Apparently I haven't. I'm afraid not, sorry.
No need to apologize. It's not a requirement to know me. I don't think it aired outside of the UK anyway.
Oh. I've seen DVDs on sale around here. I'd like to check it out.
Don't bother unless you like fantasy and Brits. You don't have to watch it on my account.
You sound like you don't want me to see it.
The character Knight is such a legendary hero, I'm rather eclipsed by him.
Aw.
I suppose that I'm trying to escape from him. But after 3 seasons, it's difficult to get audiences to see me as anyone else.
Oh. I can see that too, though, because I still hear voice actors for their characters, and I still see actors for their characters, yeah. His eyes grow distant, and for a moment I see a hint of disappointment on his face. Aww.
But the truth is, if I can't escape the image of a single character, then I'm not a good enough actor.
Aww.
But that's neither here nor there. This is your university, yes?
Yeah, this is it. Thanks. I head straight to bed as I get back to my dorm. Today was much more exhausting than I expected. The added surprise of seeing John was especially exhausting. He didn't seem that mad at me, but I did get the feeling he looks down on me. So, wait, if I check... Oh, we got... If you can see that, there's a tiny sliver of a heart there. Tiny sliver, and our GPA will probably go down for skipping. I just want to forget about him. Thankfully, it's Friday night, so I get the luxury of sleeping in for once. I turn my alarm clock off, pull the covers over my head, and sleep within a few minutes. Weekend! I wake up with a jolt. How long have I been asleep? Am I late for class? No, today is Saturday. I sigh and sink back into my bed. Sleeping sounds like a really good idea right about now. I notice my phone blinking. Oops, I must have gotten a text message while I was asleep. I grab my phone and check the messages. Got a potential job for you. Come see me at the coffee shop on Main and 21st, noon this Wednesday. Okay. I fire off a reply to Benito, then toss my phone back on the table and stare at the ceiling. I can't believe I'm this tired. I feel like the past week has been nothing but work, homework, and sleep. Is that all they're going to be from now on? My phone rings. I roll over and reach for it, but it's just out of my grasp. I crawl to the edge of my bed and stretch for it. Ow! My face and the carpet are now close friends, or close at least. On the bright side, I managed to grab my phone on the way down. I flip it open. Hello? I attempt to mask the pain in my voice, but I'm not terribly convincing.
Sean, honey? Are you all right?
Huh? Oh, I'm fine. I just fell off the bed.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What's up?
Your father is awake.
That's great! Do you know what happened?
At the moment, the doctors think it was just exhaustion. They had to let a few people go, so your father has been pulling extra shifts.
As if they're not overworked already. Mom sighs.
Tourism has been down. The hotel just isn't making as much as it used to. The good news is that the bulk of his recovery is simply lots of rest and plenty of fluids.
Most?
He was stocking some high shelves when he collapsed. His kneecap broke into several pieces, so they'll be putting some metal pins into his knee.
Oh.
He says he's hoping to get a robot eye as well.
Oh, Dad. That sounds like Dad.
They'll be letting him go in a week, but they say that the first stage of recovery will take several weeks, so he won't be able to go back to work for a while.
Fun. Huh. Well, Dad's always said he wanted a vacation. We both force a half-hearted laugh at my joke. Part of me regrets even saying it.
So far, everything is going smoothly. They say that if he had landed on his head, he wouldn't be so lucky.
Okay, well, that's good, I guess, but still not good. But better. My stomach starts churning. I know Mom's trying to be positive, but knowing how close Dad was to death made me feel even more ill.
I'm calling to see how you're doing. I know this must be hard on you.
Me? What about you? Why are you always worrying about me?
Because you'll never think to worry about yourself.
Mom
I'm
sighs.
sorry. I think you got that from me.
I just don't want to make things harder on you, you know?
We're your parents. We're supposed to take care of you.
No, we're a family. We're supposed to take care of each other. I'm not really sure what to say. Mom doesn't seem very sure either. For a few seconds, I lie on the floor, listening to the soft buzz of static on the cell phone. Oh, I got a job.
Sean.
It was a one-time thing, for a TV show. Well, I don't know if it'll be a TV show yet. The director is the guy who directed Double Agent. You like that show, right?
What about your studies?
Mom, I'll be fine, I promise. Mom sighs. I've heard this one before. It's the one that says, I think it's a bad idea, but I know I can't stop you.
Just don't fall behind on your studies, all right? I have to get back to your father now.
Okay. Yeah, tell him I love him.
I will. And he loves you too. We both do.
Aw. Yeah, later, Mom. I love you. I hang up and crawl back into my bed. It's going to be difficult to balance out work and school, but I'll find a way. I look at the weekly planner on my desk. I told my parents I didn't need one, but it looks like it'll be coming in handy now. Classes are in the morning, homework is for the afternoon. I need both to keep my grades up. I can take a break to explore the town anytime I feel like. Of course, if I have work during any of these time slots, I'll automatically head to work instead. This is going to be an interesting year. Oh, jeez. So, okay. Ooh. Gosh, I get to choose what to do. Blog? No. Do-over? Okay. Oh, I choose what to do in the afternoon. Every day. Oh, geez. On Friday. Ready to go? Hit OK. Okay. Okay. So, studying. Okay.
I trust by now you've all purchased your necessary texts.
Probably.
Remember that it's not enough to merely purchase the book. You'll have to read it for it to have any effect.
Also, real quick, if you do see the Yameru picture in the corner, that's only because I have friends who have Steam and they keep opening up games, and I don't want to give away my friends' names on Steam. So, yeah. Just explanation on that.
Remember to go through your things regularly and use them, or you'll find yourself very disappointed.
Sounds about right. Professor Cobalt has a point. I should look through my stuff and make sure I actually use it. Okay, so that's blogging. Homework. 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 Oh, fatigue is racking up, though. Benito is already waiting for me when I arrive at the coffee shop.
Sean, over here!
Hey, you don't have that weirdo shirt. He puts down his deck of cards in his hand and waves to me.
How are you?
I'm fine. He tilts his head and inspects me carefully as I sit down across from him.
You need to get better sleep.
Yeah, I don't know how to play this game yet. He returns to shuffling his deck of cards idly, stopping occasionally to glance at the top card. I get plenty of sleep.
I didn't say more sleep. I said better sleep. Something's on your mind, and it's keeping you from sleeping well.
There's a lot going on right now.
Do you want to talk about it?
He checks the top card of the deck and frowns. Probably not the card he was hoping for. I'm not sure how to tell him that I'd rather not talk about it, but he seems to realize that.
It's fine. In your own time. Anyway, did you start that blog like I suggested?
Yes. Yeah, but I don't really see how writing a bunch of articles online is going to make money.
Well, it's kind of a slow burn sort of thing, but if you keep writing regularly, you'll get more hits. At this point in time, you really need to just keep writing. The more content you have, the better. Got it?
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Any questions?
What exactly was the job you had for me?
Ah, that.
He pulls out a deck of cards and begins shuffling it again, this time faster than before.
I've got this thing coming up at a fancy hotel. They want me to entertain the guests for a night and see how it goes.
That's great. Congratulations. Benito waves off my congratulations.
It's not as exciting as you think. I offered to work pro bono. I think they were more excited about the prospect of free entertainment than me.
Oh.
I was just wondering if you wanted to be my makeup artist for the show. Looks are everything, after all.
Oh. So not a plant, then, for this? Okay.
I'll still pay you, of course.
Nah. I mean, I would say, no, you don't need to pay me, but I don't know how Sean's feeling. Are you sure you need my help? You seem to be doing fine on your own. Benito grimaces.
Drawing on a bit of eyeliner really isn't the same as a professional job. I can't afford to cut any corners on this one.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'd be happy to help.
Great! It's next Friday night. I'll text you the details later.
Okay, cool. Benito hands me a shiny business card embossed with gold script. I think the card costs more than the drinks here. Thank you. I'll see you then. I stand up to leave, but I'm suddenly struck with a question. Hey, can I ask you something?
Anything you want.
Why did you call me here instead of just... Blech. Why did you call me here if you could have just texted me about all this?
I wanted to see how you were doing with my own eyes. You're definitely the kind of girl who would lie and say you're doing okay just to be polite.
Yeah! Sean kind of is that kind of person. Am I really that transparent? Yeah, maybe.
Well, from the look of it, whatever you were worried about isn't as bad as before. I'm glad. I hope things continue to get better. See you on Friday.
You unlocked a new location, Cafe DM. Come in, buy a drink, and do homework here to boost your grade. Okay. Hey, work. Fashion goes up. And more homework. And sleep. Why are you sleeping on a couch? I open my eyes slowly. The sun's already shining and my alarm clock didn't go off. Must be a Saturday. I stare at the ceiling. I really don't want to move right now. Real quick, I'm gonna look at the stats. So intelligence is at 14. Okay, so fitness goes down if you don't do anything about it. Fashion, charisma, popularity. I got $30 from that one job. Okay. So, my GPA is slightly higher. That's good. I stare at the ceiling. I really don't want to move right now. I'm about to throw the covers back over my head when I hear a knock on the door. I shuffle to the door and peer through the eye hole. Aha.
Morning, Sean. Want to hang out?
I glance at the desk and sigh. I haven't finished my homework yet.
Neither have I. Want to hang out?
I sigh. Figures. Fine. What did you have in mind?
That bookstore we went to the other day is attached to a mall. Interested?
I'm not sure. Oh, is this where we do all our shopping?
School just started, and it's not holiday season yet. I figure traffic will be low. And I thought if we went together, it might be easier on you, since you'd be with someone you know.
That's true. Well, that's true. I'll have to explore eventually, and I would feel a lot better if you came with me.
Then it's settled. Whoa, this place is huge!
Oh, you're so goofy, Adam. I love you. I've never been to a mall with 2 floors before. Adam and I stare at the mall's spacious interior with awestruck wonder.
Everything is so shiny!
Not like everything is so big or everything's so awesome. It's everything is so shiny. 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 I don't want to do the high-pitched voice because I'm scared of ruining my voice. Because I have to go to work after I record this. But, Adam, are you and Mari secretly related? Because I think you might be. And huge! People push past us, ignoring our gaping mouths and wide-eyed expressions of the two island kids. I feel like an idiot, but Adam doesn't seem to mind in the slightest.
This is going to be great.
Oh my god. The two of us make our way through the mall, walking slowly from one store to the next. In the brightly lit store windows, skinny mannequins show off the latest fashions. I stop to inspect one. Its neck is laden down with several necklaces, strung up with large beads. How on earth could someone wear that much jewelry? Wouldn't your neck hurt? Adam crosses his arms and ponders the question.
Maybe she works out.
I don't think that's it.
It was worth a guess.
Why? Why do I like you so much? You're a freaking dork. I love it. It doesn't seem like you were trying that hard.
So?
No way! Are you Adam Eaton?
Oh no! A girl rushes over to us, an excited glint in her eye.
Sure am.
I am such a big fan. You know, I was following you on Spacebook long before you released Late Sleeper.
Spacebook.
Cool. I'm glad you like my stuff.
Spacebook. Freaking Spacebook. The girl reaches into her purse and digs around.
I don't want to
looking
be
for something.
too annoying or anything, but if I could get an autograph, that would totally make my life.
Adam laughs and waits patiently for her to find her pen. I can see a few other people looking at us now.
Hey, can I get an autograph too?
Looks like Adam's attracted a lot of attention. Again. I take a few paces back and duck into the clothing stores. I'd rather be out of the way when the flood of fans comes. Unfortunately, in my eagerness to avoid the crowd, I back straight into someone else. Oh, sorry! Matthew! Oh my god, your hair is up, and it's adorable. Oh my god. I spin around to come face to face with Matthew, furtively ducking behind a rack of clothing. Oh, hi, Matthew, right?
Huh?
Oh. Matthew stares at me, and for a moment I see panic flash in his
You're
eyes.
that girl from the studio.
Sean.
Sean, right.
He stares at the ground and shuffles his feet back and forth.
Sorry again about all that, you know.
It's forgiven. He's still not making eye contact with me. In fact, he keeps glancing over my shoulder as if he's expecting to see someone. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just, hiding.
You seem to be making a habit out of it. His face turns a pale shade of pink.
I'm not trying.
Aww, he's so cute. How should I respond? Drag him out of hiding, or ask who he's hiding from? Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to. Drag him out of hiding, or ask who he's hiding from. Who are you hiding from? Who are you hiding from this time? More scary girls? His face flushes red. What did that choice do? I don't think that did anything for us.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe. Well, my friend over there seems to be getting most of the attention right now. He's visibly relieved.
Oh, good. Maybe they won't notice me.
Why are you so worried anyway? He glances over my shoulder again. What are you looking at? I spin around to see what he keeps staring at.
No!
He grabs my shoulder, but it's too late. Whoa. Okay. Did I need to see that? A floor-to-ceiling poster of Matthew adorned in little more than delicate gold chains stares back at me. flowing script labels him the Golden Prince. Wow, you, that's princely. I nod to emphasize my point. I never thought about these posters before, but there's something a little more awkward about standing next to the guy who's in it.
It's from the summer campaign. I didn't think it would still be up.
You don't like it?
It doesn't make any sense. How can you advertise clothing if the model isn't even wearing any?
That's a legitimate argument. I think the point is to advertise being attractive.
No, but I'm not.
But shut up! Are you kidding? You don't sound very happy about any of this. I thought people liked being models.
No, I like it. I mean, I do enjoy the work. It's just everything else. Like having to see this every time I come to the mall.
Oh, Matthew. Oh. Oh, sweetie baby. Oh, what started as a pinkish blush is rapidly turning into a deep
people
red.
recognize me and everyone talks to me. They keep looking at me.
Oh, he's so precious. Wow, I've never met anyone with this much trouble with people except, well, me. I hate it when I'm the center of attention, too. Matt looks at me, hopeful.
You do?
Yeah. I have a lot of trouble in crowds, especially when people are watching. Sometimes if there are too many, I panic.
My mom always said it was my biggest flaw.
I don't think it's a flaw. It might be a hurdle. It's hard to make friends sometimes, and sometimes you get scared, but it's not a flaw.
Still wish I could get rid of it.
I'm sure you can handle it. I mean, you're talking with me right now, and I'm a girl. His eyes widen in realization. He's not afraid of one girl. Aw, cutie. See, talking with a girl isn't so bad.
Well, you're different.
How? How so?
You're not asking me for anything.
I mean, I'm asking you for pleasant conversation in the most natural way possible. That's what I'm doing. Girls aren't always asking for stuff, you know? How many girls have you even met? Oh, poor Matthew. Matthew silently counts on his fingers and stops at 2. Really? Well, 2 isn't a very good sample size now, is it?
There you are.
A girl with silken locks and perfect skin bounds up and quickly entwines her arms around Matthew's. That was my alarm telling me that I need to stop recording. So I'm gonna wrap this up real quick and then I have to head to work. She carries herself with the grace and precision of a trained model, but she's a lot shorter than other models I've seen.
Hey!
She pouts, showing off her perfectly full lips.
Where have you been? I was looking all over for you.
Okay, so this is where I'm gonna call it for today, but once I get back from work, I will be recording this in mass because I love this game. So, first let's save. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy this series, and if you have any more games you want me to play, then put them in the comments, not the description. Put them in the comments, and I will do my best. So, hope you have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!